Where there is Dragon Ball, there will always be somebody there to leak the contents of whatever it is. And not only have there been 2 instances of leaks within the Dragon Ball community this week, and some of those leaks have included things from like the Dragon Ball Sparking Zero trailers, a trailer that was highly anticipated by the community because everyone thought it was GT. It turned out to be. That was a little bit of an oopsie on our boy Nanogenics, but at the end of the day, it was a little bit more innocent. It was 3 hours ahead of the trailer. It's a good thing that TruthDT decided to use a private server to take all of the attention away from Nano. But that's not the news I want to talk about today. Dragon Ball Daima is a series that the Dragon Ball fandom has been pretty excited about since its first teaser trailer. Well, I guess that's not true because some people really hated the idea of Daima coming rather than Dragon Ball Super. But since Akira Toriyama's death, rest in peace, the community seems to have chilled out on hating Dragon Ball Daima, as it's one of the last bits of work Akira Toriyama has worked on. It will be his last bit of work ever. You will not see anything else from Akira Toriyama. But as I said, the community can never be happy because today, a known YouTuber slash douchebag called Geekdom101 decided to leak the entire contents of everything coming to Dragon Ball Daima. I don't know what possessed him to do this, but it happened. Now, Geekdom101 is a bit of a psychopath within the community himself. Stuff like this happens on his channel time and time and time again. There's always some sort of controversy coming from Geekdom101. So today at 11:06 p.m., I am going to clown on Geekdom101 and kind of just bring to light that this guy is just sort of a poopy head, man. Just kind of a douchebag.
Before we go into the leaks, I want to comment on something of a personal matter. You know, for a long time I had a very big chip on my shoulder, and I kind of still do now. It really used to piss me off that my credibility was questioned by people in the past, even though it really shouldn't be, because every big content creator deals with people who are going to question them. But before, I haven't really been good at handling it, and as a result I was angry and very bitter about it. But I'm a lot better now, and I feel a lot better, and now that the Dragon Ball Daima era is beginning, by the end of this video and when Daima starts, I'm hoping that those who forgot will remember who I am.
Now, Geekdom101 is the type of guy where you can listen to him say something and absolutely just kind of get a gauge of what his character is based on that sentence. And what he said just now rings so many alarm bells in my head about just who Geekdom101 is. With that sentence alone, he's made it abundantly clear that he doesn't really give a shit about the community. It's not about that Geekdom. What it's about is proving the community wrong. I mean, it made it so obvious, right? He's doing the community no service leaking a show that everybody's been anticipating and excited about because it's somebody's last work, somebody who's super special to our community's last work, Akira Toriyama. You're not doing the community any favors by leaking this kind of stuff. You're doing it for you, Geekdom. You're doing it to prove people wrong. And we've always known, as a community, we've always known, and Geekdom is not shy about it, right? He proves it to us time and time and time again that he's got a really massive ego. And the reason for that is because of how much access he has to stuff behind the scenes, how much access he has to leaks and stuff like that. Something like that just pisses me off. I think it's weird. Also, why are you talking about this in a video about leaks, man? We don't care. Us ADHD, TikTok brained idiot kids, we need the leaks right away. Nobody watching this unironically cares about your life story, bro. Just put the fries in the bag. Now, funnily enough, I didn't even know that Geekdom101 did a video on Dragon Ball Daima's leaks. I found out through a friend of mine, the TruthDT, who was sending tweets in a group chat that I'm in with him. And basically, they just all seemed pretty unhinged. She was talking about the fact that Geekdom101 did leaks. I found out through that. A lot of the comments underneath that tweet I thought were absolutely insane and genuinely stupid. So I want to go through some of that today. So following Geekdom101's video, the TruthDT made a tweet on, well, obviously Twitter, basically telling Geekdom101 to delete the fucking video that he made because he's not helping the Dragon Ball community in any way by doing it. And oh boy, should Truth know better than to make a post on Twitter, because anytime he does, he gets dogpiled by all the freaking Twitter kids. So after he makes this tweet, the TruthDT's comment section is just absolutely filled to the brim with people kind of calling him a hypocrite yet again. The TruthDT cannot beat the hypocrite allegations, I'm afraid. One of the funniest threads that come from that tweet, by the way, is somebody comparing the fact that the TruthDT does early showcase content, or has done early showcase content, and has also talked about V-Jump leaks for a game called Dokkan Battle. What are you doing, Emperor Big D? Take that video down. Are you trying to hurt Dragon Ball again, man? What the f***? Ain't this you? And then he basically just shows a bunch of like thumbnails and titles from the Truth ET's YouTube channel where he's talking about leaks for anniversaries and stuff from VJump basically. And then Truth says, this is not even close to the same thing. And Z replies, you literally have the 7th anniversary characters on the thumbnail before they were revealed, dude. You're right. It's not the same. You're actually worse. And then another protagonist in our story, Aliku, says, no way you are comparing a mobile game with a whole ass new show. Z then says, imagine a mobile game leaker being mad that someone is leaking a show he likes. It's literally the Spider-Man meme. I'm not saying you can't be mad at Geekdom, but Truth is the wrong person to be speaking. And then he finishes it off by saying the point isn't the magnitude of the leaks. Leaks are leaks. The point is a leaker is pointing the finger at another leaker. Truth is the wrong messenger. Now, call me fucking stupid, but reporting on leaks and leaking the information yourself are two different things, in my opinion. Most of the time when leaks are made, when leaks are put out there to the public, it is already spread like wildfire. People are seeing it, they're complaining about it, or liking it, or whatever. It's typically how leaks go. Sure, talking about it can spread it to a larger audience. You got me there. But you didn't do the damage. The damage has already been done. And I also think it's on two totally different levels. One are VJump leaks for a mobile game, a very niche mobile game, by the way, and the other is for what's projected to be probably one of the biggest anime of 2024. But we'll see. I mean, it's freaking Dragon Ball. It's kind of hard to argue that. And I can hardly categorize most of what Dokkan does as leaks, given the fact that the last 2 years, every single data download that they've done for big celebrations, they've basically leaked the characters themselves. So it's not really anybody else's fault but Dokkan's for leaking their own content for their predatory ass gacha game. So I can't believe this needs to be said, but leaking a gacha game's characters or releases, I don't think is even close to the same level as one of the biggest projects for the late Akira Toriyama. I don't understand why that needs to be said, but apparently it does. So yeah, anyway, Truth's got a lot of flack from this one guy on Twitter because of him calling out Geekdom101. I do want to make a video on Geekdom101 at some point, a longer video when I can, but it's going to be something that I have to do a little bit more research on, as there is a lot of controversy surrounding Geekdom. Anyway, a bit of a short video today. I just thought that this situation was very funny. I mean, I do think that Geekdom101 is a bit of a loser for showing leaks like that, especially when it comes to the very last project that Akira Toriyama was ever involved in. But let me know what you guys think down in the comments below. I had a lot of fun making this video. I think it's funny crapping on people and, you know, making fun of stupid comments on Twitter. So with that said, I appreciate you all for watching. Like and subscribe, and I'll see you all in the next one.
Dude, what the f? Why are you f***ing here, man? You're so old. Where's your wife? Go home to your family, dude.